Hello everybody, welcome back for another video. Hope you're all doing well and that you're all having a great day. Welcome back to another News I Missed, where I go over news I missed because there's always a lot of stuff happening in the cryptocurrency space, so I bring all the extra stuff to you here in these videos. I hope that you're all having a great New Year's Eve, and without further ado, let's jump right into it. Credit card and financial services behemoth Visa has partnered with more than 60 crypto platforms in order to allow customers or consumers to make payments with digital assets. Speaking in an interview with NDTV, Visa's head of crypto, Coy Sheffield, said that the financial services company has doubled its crypto partners over the last 18 months in order to promote the scale and scope of its project. He claimed that the number of employees at Visa working on crypto in some capacity was now in the hundreds, up from a handful previously. As reported by the Daily Hodl, Sheffield said, over the last few years, we've also seen our clients' outlook on crypto evolve from skepticism to awareness to an understanding that crypto will likely impact their existing businesses in some sort of way. Visa has partnered with FTX, BlockFi, Crypto, Coinbase, and Binance, and apparently 55 others. This is completely unsurprising. I figured this was going to happen around the time that we got news in 2019 that Visa and MasterCard were looking at ways to enter the cryptocurrency space. I do think on their behalf, this is actually quite intelligent. As I've mentioned before, we logically no longer have an actual need for Visa and MasterCard as the blockchain does the actual transaction themselves. The genius part on Visa, just Visa's part, is that if you allow other people to hold crypto with you or to send transactions through your system, you can charge them a little fee, the same as they've been doing for the last 40, 50, 60 or so odd years. I do think, personally, at some point we are going to get to a phase in the cryptocurrency world where we no longer even think about using Visa or MasterCard or any other third-party system, simply just sending the coins themselves on the blockchain to the actual recipient, as opposed to another mega company so that they can take a cut and then send it to the original person you were trying to send it to. But this does allow for massive amounts of cryptocurrency adoption. It allows for people to be able to walk into stores and see that they accept Bitcoin and say, hey, my son gifted me some Bitcoin or Ether or XRP a couple of years ago. I can actually use it. That's not a bad idea. I also do not think that anytime soon we are going to see any type of massive usage for cryptocurrency payments, basically because, in my opinion, if Bitcoin is currently in the $43,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 range, and there's speculation that Bitcoin may, no one knows, go up to $150,000, $250,000, you don't want to be that person who spends it too early. But at least in the future, you'll be able to. Anyway, that's the Visa is probably going to have 120 partnerships in crypto by the end of next year news. And yeah, let's move on. Next up, Mac Jones, the rookie quarterback sensation, sure, why not, and best hope for the New England Patriots to extend their decade-long dynasty in the National Football League is gifting Bitcoin, or has already gifted Bitcoin, to the entire offensive line this Christmas. He said, I've been studying Bitcoin for a while. This year, I just knew I had to get some Bitcoin to my teammates. So I reached out to Bitcoin Magazine and I asked for help on how to give Bitcoin as a gift. Mac Jones then reached out to a fellow Alabama alumni and CEO of Bitcoin Magazine, David Bailey. In addition to Bitcoin, Jones and Bailey decided to give the financial education resources of a Bitcoin magazine, I got it, to the entire Patriots offensive line, as well as passes to the Bitcoin 2022 conference, which is set to be the largest Bitcoin event in history, especially if we end up hitting a six-figure Bitcoin. Cool. This is reminiscent, if you will, of all the other times in 2021 that we heard about the sports stars and players and all the other athletes getting paid in Bitcoin. First, I believe it was someone wanted to be paid in Bitcoin, and then somebody else was paid in Bitcoin, and then it was, I think, for a year in Bitcoin, and then other people just are now completely, their entire paychecks, if you will, are now completely in Bitcoin. So this is also genius, because if you give a portion of Bitcoin to your teammates or to whoever, and it doubles in price, something clicks in their head and they go, I should have had more, and thus begins the adventure down the rabbit hole of buying cryptocurrencies. Yeah, so nice of him. I wonder exactly how much he gave them. It doesn't say here. If it's like $50, I'll be like, no, I don't think he would give six figures. Anyway, that's the Bitcoin Santa news. Let's move on. In something that I think a lot of people aren't paying attention to, but is going to be absolutely massive in the future, U.S. crypto exchange Kraken is working on a new functionality that would enable its users to borrow money against their NFTs, according to the company's CEO, Jesse Powell. He said, if you deposit a CryptoPunk on Kraken, we want to be able to reflect the value of that in your account. And if you want to borrow funds against that, Powell told Bloomberg, I said that completely wrong, it's fine, whatever, explaining the exchange was developing a system that would determine the liquidation value of its users' NFTs. The forthcoming NFT marketplace on Kraken will also provide custodial services to its users. The latest development comes as a number of crypto exchanges are intensifying their efforts to accommodate more businesses from NFT owners and to integrate NFT-oriented features into their platform. So, the reason I say more people should be paying attention to this is because this is actually, I don't want to use the word genius too often, but it's fascinating what they're doing. A lot of people continue to believe that NFTs are just art, photos of art, regardless of what it might actually be. Anything that can be digitized and is discernible or different from another coin on the chain is an NFT. I'm sorry to break it to you. I know a lot of people still don't probably get it. The idea of you being able to, let's say you have, because I'm sure that this will evolve in this sort of way. Once again, a lot of people just think that NFTs are pieces of art. You can also digitize the value of a diamond or the value of gold. You have a diamond in a bank account somewhere or a bank safe, and you digitize it into 10,000 pieces. Those are also going to be NFTs. So if in the future, let's say we really enter a space where people start digitizing real estate, and let's say you have digitized the house that you own, you fractionalize a whole bunch of it, you're starting to sell off fractions of it, and you take 60% of the actual ownership of that home and you place it onto Kraken in that way, and then you use that 60% of the house as actual collateral to take out a loan against it. This is exactly where the world is going. Like, this is why, like we were talking about, the idea was years ago, the actual digitization or fractionalization of everything that has value. It's very easy to do so. You could buy a piece of gold, buy a diamond, buy a house, buy a pair of, what do you call it? Really expensive Jordans that cost six figures. I don't know if that's actually a thing. I'm pretty sure it's a thing. And fractionalize that into 100,000 pieces, each piece being $1. That's also going to be something as well. So yeah, this is one of the not so popular news stories of the week. I think a lot of people still don't understand exactly why NFTs and why the metaverse are so popular. I tried having discussions with a couple of people who are completely outside of the cryptocurrency space, and they really don't get it. And even within the crypto space, a lot of people are still kind of on the Facebook meta kind of thing and being able to walk around and pet dragons and all these other really weird things. I don't think people are really understanding or ready for what's coming. So yeah, a lot of crypto exchanges are making their own NFT marketplaces. This is just completely logical. But being able to loan against digital assets is going to be major. Yeah. Let's move on. Next up, the Buffalo History Museum has agreed to accept donations in the form of cryptocurrency, a growing trend as of late. There are several benefits: crypto donations, tax-free, cash or credit card, completely tax deductible. In addition, crypto donations are also not subject to capital gains taxes, meaning those who hand their digital currency over willingly are not required to pay penalties or fees. You shouldn't have to do that in the first place. Whatever. Anyway, so the point is, yeah, I don't know where the Buffalo History Museum is. Is it in Buffalo, New York? Or is it a museum about buffaloes? I wish I was joking because I've never heard of it before. I'm going to assume it's in Buffalo. So yeah, people can now donate there. I think this is the actual MSN press release for it. Cool. Sure. It says all the cryptocurrency donations will be immediately transferred into US dollars by another company. When this does happen, I have my own ideas. Usually, companies are more than willing to accept the donations in crypto and then simply pay the actual other company in US dollars. I think this is because the other company who's swapping it from crypto into dollars is accumulating cryptocurrencies for themselves. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. I assume they're not throwing it away after they've converted it to US dollars and given it to the other company. It's the same exact thing when all those luxury brands and what was the other one recently? Some type of a private jet company started accepting Bitcoin, and I was like, Anyway, that's the Buffalo History Museum accepting crypto donations news. Let's move on. Next up, I couldn't tell what this story actually was or what the outcome was, so I kind of just guessed. I don't know. In 2021, many celebrities across the different fields got involved with cryptocurrency. Chess grandmaster Magnus Carlsen, that is a powerful name, competed for the top prize of 1 Bitcoin in a bullet tournament. Agadamator Cake stop it. They named it this. Agadamator Cake DeFi Christmas Arena on the 21st of December. Apart from Carlsen, the 2-hour featured some of the very best players in the world. Those are a lot of names. The event had to halt midway due to technical difficulties. However, the open source internet chess server, Lichess, revealed that they would be that's too much to read. The point is, apparently there was a chess tournament, and I guess he won. I don't know. It doesn't really say anywhere. The Norwegian chess player made history after being awarded an NFT trophy after he won an international chess tournament, Meltwater Champion Chess Tour MCCT, in October. He said, "It's a nice trophy, and I'm very happy to be breaking this ground." Did he win? It doesn't say anywhere. It just says that he's a champion, that he competed in it. What? I don't know why this was even a news story. If he won, congratulations. That's a pretty nice prize, especially if Bitcoin goes up in price in the future. But did he not win? The crypto news can be quite confusing sometimes. I'm going to tell myself that he won because it makes the story nicer. Congratulations, dude. I can't believe that. Chess is a game and people play it, and you won. All right. Let's move on. And to finish things off, Senator Cynthia Lummis will reportedly be introducing a new cryptocurrency bill next year. Wyoming Republican Senator Cynthia Lummis, that's a long title, has made a name for herself within the cryptocurrency community for her favorable stance on crypto. Now she will reportedly be introducing a comprehensive bill next year. Senator Cynthia Lummis, a well-known Bitcoin holder, will reportedly introduce a crypto bill next year. It will cover everything from consumer protection to how crypto is taxed and categorized. The main purpose of the bill would be to provide regulators with clear and concise, guidance on which assets belong to various asset classes, to regulate stablecoins and to protect consumers. Good luck. And I mean that in the nicest way possible. It's more of I feel like we would have had crypto regulations a long time ago if regulators wanted to do it. But I feel like this very weird gray area of the cryptocurrency space, them not wanting to regulate, so it sounds nice. I think a lot of people in the States would love to know how things are taxed, to be able to pay in crypto without being taxed, to be able to do many different things in the cryptocurrency space and, be pretty clear as to what they can and cannot do. But yeah, I assume this bill will probably not be even looked at because this sounds like it has too much logic inside of it. And I think a lot of politicians don't like that. Anyway, that's the Cynthia Loomis is trying to make things easier for crypto users in the United States news. But we know how, it's been 7 years with the SEC with the tug of war. So we know it's going to happen. Yeah, I do hope you all enjoyed. I found this really weird website. At the end of the Money Rules videos, I always like to have what do you call it? Like before, I used to show all the Bitcoin transactions that were actually happening, but they expanded the website so you can't actually see how much Bitcoin is going. You just see like the actual hashes that are going. Once again, or rather for the first time, not affiliated, but this website is kind of cool. If you are looking at the screen, you understand why. It's like they made little South Park-like characters, and you can, it's kind of cut off right here as well. You can see where the transactions are actually coming from on these chains, and then they kind of get in line. It's really weird. They get in line and then get into these. Wow, you can even see the faces inside. Oh my gosh. They get inside of these buses. That's full. Wow. They get inside of these buses, and then like the bus kind of like drives away. I want to see if it shows you as it drives away. Really fascinating because the Ethereum one is full. Like full, but on this side, there's the actual Bitcoin one. And then they just kind of, you see, like they go into the bus. No one else can fit inside of that. I have no idea what's happening. Yeah. And look at this line. I don't know. This is exactly why we need, these are all like the backed transactions. Kind of cool, right? It's really interesting to see like an actual visualization of everything going on. Anyway, yeah, I do hope that you've all enjoyed. I do hope that you're having a great holiday. Try to enjoy yourself. Do something fun. Maybe, I don't know, are you able to go outside? I'm not really sure, but still try and find something, at least something fun to watch on TV. I do hope you all enjoyed. Do hope you all are having a great day, a great morning, a great afternoon, a great evening, wherever you are, wherever you might be. I do hope that it is absolutely fantastic. Thank you all once again for watching and or listening and also supporting the entirety of this year. And I will most certainly be talking to you all soon. See you.